In this video, I'll show you 5 simple tips on how to be a Christian in college. The first tip is develop a consistent Bible reading habit, and I have 3 quick tips on how you can do that. The first tip on how you can read the Bible consistently is to get a journal and write out the date when you read the Bible and when you do not. So what this will do is it will allow you to see when you read the Bible, and it'll allow you next time you do it to see when you didn't read the Bible, and it might be like 3 or 4 days. Maybe it'll be like 10, hopefully not, but it might come to that, and you're like, wow, I haven't been reading the Bible for this long, and you'll catch yourself. So this is my journal that I'm currently using, and here you can see up here, it's like, what day is this? 5-31, and, 5-31, and then the next day is like 6-22. I think I might have read it, and I didn't write it down, or I just didn't read it, or it was like church or something, because sometimes I don't read the Bible if I go to church, because it's like, the Bible is church for me. Another really powerful tip is to choose a time that you're going to do it every day, because what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to be consistent, and you're going to just know when it's time to read the Bible, and it'll be like, it's going to be automatic, because you're going to already know, and it's already going to be set out when you're going to read the Bible. So it'll be like, for me, every time when I wake up, like, I don't like to look at my phone, and I feel like the first moments of the day are the most important, and like it helps dictate the rest of the day. So I try to like just have the first thing be like reading my Bible. So for me, it's the morning. Maybe like in my freshman year of college, I used to do it like every time right before I went to bed. The third tip is to write down why reading the Bible is powerful for you. Maybe you want to write it like in your journal, and this is powerful because it's like personal reasons to you. And I'm not saying like write out why it's important to your pastor or to your parents or to other people. Write why you want to do it, because then you're going to be more motivated, because in college, like, you don't have your parents help you. Like, it's on you to do it. So you want your faith to be more personal. And the more personal it is, the easier it'll be to make a daily decision to follow God by yourself. An example would be like, my relationship with God is the most important thing to me, and I want to show myself that, and I want to not work for my salvation, because salvation is by grace alone, but I want to show God that I'm serious about my faith. Hit the like button if that helped you out. Tip 2 is get into a Christian group on campus and try all of them out, because for me, I was in crew for my first 2. I kind of really didn't do much for the second and third year, but freshman year I was pretty heavy into it, and that was okay. I grew in my faith in some aspects, but then I tried Chi Alpha towards the end of my junior year, and Chi Alpha has been super great, like very spirit-led, and I feel like I've grown like a lot since I joined that group and through the Bible study. So really just try all of them, and then figure out what one you like the most, and which one you grow the most. Interesting fact is that in Chi Alpha, I actually met my current girlfriend, and we've hit it off, and I'm gonna I'm just playing. Like, I don't have a girlfriend, but yeah, definitely do like try all the Christian groups out. Don't settle on one. Try all of them, and then see which one you grow the most in, and then whichever one you grow the most in, go to that one. The third tip is to view peers that don't believe in God as an opportunity to bring them to Jesus, instead of thinking of them as an aspect and thinking of, oh man, the world is not a Christian world, or this college is not a Christian college, because it can be easy to think about like that. But instead, think about it like an opportunity and say, okay, how can I bring them to Jesus? My roommate was actually an atheist, and through the help of me and other people in Chi Alpha, we all actually brought him to Jesus, and now he's a Christian, 100% focused on being a Christian, has a relationship with Jesus, and it's amazing. So I just want to encourage you, like, don't just view them from where they are, and think about them from where they can be. And like, you have potential to make an impact at your college and to bring people to Jesus that don't know Jesus. And I strongly believe that every single Christian has that ability inside of them, and like, you can do that. Tip 4 is to pray in class. And I think a lot of times we can get stuck into the mindset that, like, oh, I can only pray when I'm reading the Bible, or in my quiet time after I'm reading the Bible. But like, we can pray to God anytime, and I think that God wants us to invite him into other aspects of our life other than when we're at church or when we're doing the Christian stuff. In Romans 8:38 and 39, it says that nothing can separate us from God's love, and that includes being in a classroom. God has called us, I believe, to be Christians in all aspects of our lives, like 24/7. Like, we do not stop being Christian. Like, we are always Christians, and sometimes we display more, sometimes we display less. Obviously, when you read the Bible in quiet time, you're displaying it more because you're personally reading the Bible. But it doesn't stop after you close the Bible and after you get up and do whatever. Like, you are a Christian 100%, 24/7. So just bring God with you into everything, including class. The fifth tip is to stay on the straight and narrow path and do not conform to the pattern of the world. In Romans, it says, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. Look at what everybody else is doing, where everybody else is going on the wide path, and then stay on the straight and narrow, and then do the exact opposite. Because that's what God is calling Christians to do. We're not supposed to look like the world. We're supposed to look different than the world. Question of the day is, what other struggles do you have with being a Christian? Comment below, let me know.